Let's be honest. You're not tired, you're drained. There's a difference. Tired is when you rest and feel better. Drained is when you rest and still feel like you're climbing out of a hole. If you're nodding your head right now, you're in the right place. You don't burn out because you're weak, and strength doesn't mean you carry more than you can hold. Burnout. This week in the Quiet Hour, the Gentlewoman's Archive presents The Unraveling. How are you? Good, busy but good. I said it automatically, the same answer I always give every morning. She nodded, then smirked, searching my face for a sign I would finally be honest with myself. I left her hanging. I wasn't good. I was holding myself together with productivity apps and forced smiles and the sheer momentum of not stopping long enough to notice I was falling apart. My body was exhausted, bone deep, skin tingling exhaustion, but my mind was still running the next day's checklist, troubleshooting problems that hadn't happened yet, replaying conversations I'd already had. By morning, I was more tired than when I'd gone to bed. It started showing up in small ways I tried to ignore. I'd open my laptop and stare at the screen, unable to remember what I was supposed to be working on. I'd stand in the kitchen, holding the refrigerator door open, forgetting why I walked in. And still, I kept saying, I'm fine, just busy. But this morning was different. She leaned in. How are you? And I mean, really, how are you? I opened my mouth to give the usual answer, and nothing came out. Instead, my eyes filled with tears I didn't know were waiting. I wasn't busy, I was unraveling, and the unraveling wasn't the problem. My body had been trying to tell me for months, this is too much, you must stop, you need to rest. But I'd overridden it every time, pushed through, caffeinated through, smiled through, because somewhere along the way I'd learned that holding it all together was the goal, that falling apart meant failure. I had no strength to hold anymore, I couldn't get any weaker. It was time to be honest. My body was finally talking louder than my head. I can't pretend anymore. I need you to listen. Burnout doesn't look like a breakdown. It looks like a Tuesday. It looks like saying, I'm fine when your hands shake. It looks like functioning perfectly on the outside while collapsing on the inside. It's invisible until it's not. I must honor my body. It's giving me permission to make space for quiet so I can tell myself the truth. And in the quiet, the softness of my breath releases what's not mine. The expectations I inherited, the responsibilities I said yes to when I had nothing left. The emotional work of others I've been doing for free. I lie on the floor and stare at the ceiling. I sit in the bath until the water goes cold. I let myself be unproductive, unoptimized, unscheduled. I let the unraveling happen without trying to fix it, manage it, or turn it into a lesson. This is when doing nothing is doing something.